Hello, welcome to A Student's Perspective. Today we'll be reviewing the film Crazy Stupid Love by the same directors that brought you I Love Phyllis.
I Love You, Philip Morris.
I Love You, Philip Morris. You can tell I like that film. Crazy Stupid Love. It's a rom-com starring Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling,
Julianne Moore,
Emma Stone. The only reason I watched it.
I watched it for Gosling.
Some people just aren't ashamed. No, it was a good film.
Great film.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I wasn't expecting to. That's the thing.
No, see, I am an unashamed fan of rom-coms. I'm not going to lie, everyone.
Okay.
But this is definitely in the top category, along with When Harry Met Sally, and all those.
Yeah.
This is a great one.
Yeah, I'm not into the rom-coms that much. In fact, I really don't like them. Probably because I've seen too many cliche ones, probably.
Okay, yeah.
I just expect, the same recycled plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of quirky guy.
It's quite a 21st century rom-com,
yeah.
I'd say. Modern Family.
I'm not sure it doesn't fit into your traditional rom-com kind of values, does it?
That sort of...
No, spoiler alert here. It starts off, it's not really about a guy meets girl type thing.
No.
It's Steve Carell.
They've already been married.
Yeah.
And he finds out his wife's been having an affair with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, yes, Kevin Bacon also in this film.
Great in the film.
But he plays a divorced husband, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Who's trying to get back with his wife. Who's deciding whether he should or shouldn't try and get back with his wife.
Learning the way of being a single man.
Yeah.
And obviously Ryan Gosling, who's a bit of a lady killer, typecast again.
Yeah.
Shows him the ways, takes him out shopping, buys a new suit, shows him how to pick up women.
It's the first film I've seen, because I've only seen a few films with Ryan Gosling in, and they're the noir kind of, or the drive, yeah. And that, to me, this is the first role I've seen him play a funny kind of
he's done a few
character.
Quirky films, Lars and the Real Girl.
And he was really good in it. He was
very, very well cast.
The whole film was surprisingly good. I thought. I really didn't expect to like this film as much as I did, and it had so many good bits in it. I mean, there's that one bit.
General good laughs, like laugh out loud.
And you get involved. Don't you? I genuinely was caring about the characters.
Mm-hmm.
At the climax or whatever you want to call it of the film, my head was in my hands. I was worried. I was scared. I was like, my God, this is happening. But which is a testament to the film itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I really couldn't suggest this film enough.
Especially if you, as you said, you don't like rom-coms.
Yeah, I don't
people
like
are feeling
rom-coms.
the same, then
that's the reason I hadn't watched it yet, was because I didn't like rom-coms that much, and I always just assumed it was going to be terrible.
Yeah.
My friend actually convinced me to watch it, and even then I only watched it because Emma Stone was in it. I was like, yeah, I like her. She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
If it's crap, I can just stare at her. Fantastic, But I watched it. I laughed. I cried.
Good fun film.
And I thought it was fantastic. So out of all these kind of rom-com cliche comedies, and I suggest that one above them all. It breaks the mold. It's fresh. It's original. Definitely.
It kind of makes jokes out of those cliched rom-coms as well.
Yeah.
It kind of, because it already has the audience have an idea of what's already going to happen. It sort of plays on that. Which again makes it, and there's a massive twist in it, which I would say, which you don't see coming. Don't see coming.
The twist is fantastic, and it works so well.
Mm-hmm.
And out of I haven't seen. Was it I Love You, Philip Morris?
I Love You, Philip Morris.
Good
Again,
film.
I would recommend it. Yeah, amazing. Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor at their best.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, they play a couple. Jim Carrey's a con man who he's gay, and he manages to sort of convince people. A bit like Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
Almost. He manages to, he at one point convinces that he has AIDS, and he gets let out of jail so he can be with Philip Morris, Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
And he's sort of, and it's generally a very quite different to Crazy Stupid Love. But I'll definitely watch. I mean, that was their first film. I'm definitely going to watch.
So yeah, I definitely, if you haven't seen it, get on this film and trust. Even if you don't like it, like I said, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, whatever you're into, you got something.
Love hurts sometimes when you do it right.
It's a rom-com.